What up, guys? Today we're gonna be reacting to The Last of Us Part 2 review on IGN, but not just the review. We're gonna be reacting to the comments because that's much more entertaining. I've already read like one or two, and I knew that it was gonna be a great video, so I decided to go ahead and record this. By the way, my chair is a placeholder for my new chair. My old chair broke, so bear with me. Okay. All right, let's get it. I cried myself to sleep last night. 10 out of 10 IG. This game makes you feel like a professional golf player. We got a thumbs up, the funny one. We got a thumbs up. Oh yeah, right. Boom, baby. All right. The post-apocalyptic female bodybuilder still hits the gym after a day of surviving. Oh no, man, this is too much. I already know this is gonna be too much. I wasn't prepared. I thought about it like I think everybody's done with the V's, but no, no, they were just beginning. I have to be here. This game makes you feel like watching Last Jedi and Games of Thrones finale back to Bro, look, okay, look. I'm gonna try not to laugh, okay? I'm gonna try my heart, like, I'm gonna put every fiber of my being into not laughing at the next one, okay? Alright, thumbs up for that. Horsey's sadness and a jump bud. This this game makes you feel like Ellen Page. Mm-mm. Nope, can't get me with that. There's two girls kissing each other. Okay. Look, we can start over. I'm not just gonna give up. Okay, he got me with that one. But stuff like that, when there's like very little, when there's very poor grammar, it just makes me laugh. I don't know why. I'll stop. Okay, this game costs money to play. Bro, stop! What is this? I lost custody of the kids. 10 out of 10. Okay. Okay, we're back. Entire comment section is filled with 10 out of 10 comments. I didn't thumbs this one up. Okay. It's not really about zombie anymore. IGN 10 out of 10. That's not funny, but it is good though. This game was released IGN 10 out of 10. I'm using tilt controls. I don't know about that one, buddy. I haven't even watched the video yet. IGN 10 out of 10. Oh, it's one of those people. One of those people who are mad. It's okay, guys. If you find a bullet in this game, you can shoot gun to shit. The Last of Us Part 2 is a sequel to The Last of Us. 10 out of 10 IGN. That's true. This is not a review. Please send help. IGN 10 out of 10. Senator Armstrong make an appearance. Oh my god. Okay. Yo, what's with these comments? IGN 10 out of 10. It's a little something for everyone. An innocent one was killed because she was playing PS Vita. IGN 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This game makes you feel like 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 masterpiece. 10 out of 10 IGN. This is ruining their credibility, by the way, IGN. You should not have given this game a 10. You knew. You shouldn't have gave this game. This game, the most you could give it is a 9, where people would be like, okay, you cannot give this game a 10. Come on. Bunch of people got fired. IGN 10 out of 10. Oh, my boss will spank me if I don't give it a 10 out of 10. Yo, I'm about to die. I'm really about to die. This is too fucking funny. I'm about to die. Oh man, I'm lucky I'm not high right now. Cause shit. There's a kiss scene in the cutscene. IGN 10 out of 10. Can't review half the story. 10 out of 10. The controller is used to control the character. 10 out of 10. shit, man. What is this? Golfing has never been this satisfying. We have not played game yet. The main character is the real monster. 10 out of 10 IGN. Okay. The comment section are so creative and original. 10 out of 10 IGN. Every 60-second, a minute passes together. We can stop this. 10 out of 10 IGN. This game makes you feel like a golf pro. 10 out of 10. PC version comes later this year. When you push the analog stick and the character moves. 10 out of 10. This game smells like tuna and dried up smelt. This game really makes you feel like a lesbian. Help me, I'm being hostage. Call 911, please. IGN 10 out of 10. We didn't review this game. IGN 10 out of 10. We only have a 0 and a 1 on our keyboard. IGN 10 out of 10. It's a video game. 10 out of 10. IGN. Lesbians. IGN 10 out of 10. Oh, they're the reason. They are not stopping, bro. This comment section is beautiful. I have to agree. This is beautiful. You guys don't understand. This is gonna go down in history. There has never been any sequel to any beloved game that will be hated more than this one. It will never happen. It will never happen. Well, let me not say it'll never happen, but it's never happened. Like, there's been some bad, underwhelming sequels. Like, for example, if you're a fan of Kingdom Hearts 3, absolutely terrible. But it was not as disrespectful. In Kingdom Hearts 3, you could tell that they were trying to please the fans, but it was like the opposite of this. They tried to please the fans too much. And this is like, they didn't try to please the fans at all. They're like, fuck you. You're a fan? Fuck you. How dare you be a fan of our franchise, bitch? Don't get it. This game takes place in Seattle. 10 out of 10 IGN. Caitlyn Jenner Golf Simulator. The Last of Us Part 2 added a jump button. 10 out of 10 IGN. You can drive a boat in this one. 10 out of 10. I'm not laughing. I got the hang of the controls by the end. 10 out of 10. Okay. This game makes you feel like it was produced by Netflix. Not Netflix, man. Netflix makes some good stuff from time to time. Okay? Not Netflix. You need a PS4 controller to play this game. They fired their whole team and still released this 10 out of 10. I like my review scores like I like my pizza, boneless. Ooh, that's a good one. No bones. Rob Schneider was an animal, a woman, and now Rob Schneider is the stapler. 10 out of 10. It's got a main menu. 10 out of 10. You start off with a menu screen. 10 out of 10. Perfect amount of lesbians. 10 out of 10. The very naughty dog has been neutered. Oh, shit. The earth is flat and ray traced. 10 out of 10. It makes you feel like Tiger Woods. 10 out of 10. People hate this game, which means we like this game. 10 out of 10. I have problems with this game. IGN 10 out of 10. Oh man, bro, are you serious right now? How are you giving this game a 10? How are you doing it? How are you doing it? How? I would have been fine with a 9, even a 9.5, but a 10? How are you doing this? My wife left me and took the kids. IGN 10. You start the game with a cinematic. Let's get every IGN 10 out of 10 comments to 1K likes. This sounds like a review of the first half of the game. It's kind of weird that they wouldn't allow people to review the second half of the game. I mean, I know there's spoilers and stuff. You don't want to spoil the game, but I mean, not one single scene. Did they say you couldn't do spoilers? I mean, you couldn't review the second half of The Last of Us Part 1? Because I distinctly remember them reviewing the whole fucking game. And there were scenes from the end of the game in that bitch. They were pretty proud of that. Doesn't seem like they're too proud of this game, though. My caps lock is broken. 10 out of 10 IGN. I'm just here in the comment section. My PP is itchy. 10 out of 10. The dogs in the game are very naughty. I'm just doing this for likes. Oh, shut up. Who cares about YouTube likes, guys? Like, what the fuck? Why don't you understand that people just fucking hate this fucking game? Is that just so hard to comprehend? People hate this shit. Why is that? Why can't you get it? People hate this shit. The leaks that they saw, they hate them. They're confirmed to be real by the reviews. The reviews aren't just flat out saying the leaks are real, but come on, like they're real. So people hate this game, and justifiably so. They're not trying to get YouTube thumbs up. YouTube thumbs up do nothing for you unless you're a content creator and people click on the link, click on your name and shit after you thumbs up a video. But I mean, you get a high comment on a video, but other than that, no one cares. Like, you act like it's retweets or something. No one gives a fuck. This game makes you feel like a golfer. The D-pad is used to switch guns. People die when they are killed. 10 out of 10. Guns go boom. 10 out of 10. This game will turn on when you turn it on. 10 out of 10. A little something for lesbians. Yo, I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to watch like Donkey's review, Angry Joe's review. Who else? Fuck, I can't think of the reviewers I love right now, but I just can't wait to hear them tear this game to fucking shreds. I cannot wait. I cannot wait because I'm not touching it. Fuck that. The lesbians kiss each other. This game's real name is the laugh of us. There's people talking in this game. I don't want to lose my job, so I'm giving this game a 10 out of 10. I don't even know why the fuck I'm here today. No one in this game has brushed their teeth in 25 years. The grass moves with the wind. In this game, if you die, you get killed. You die if you get killed. Needs more golf club customization. The leaks were true. This review has been approved by Naughty Dog and Sony. No, dude. I have like mucus coming out of my nose right now. Holy shit. Oh, I can't do this, man. This is too much. I have to... Okay, we have to take a breather. My stomach hurts. Give me a moment, guys. I can't... Whew. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Donkey. Can't wait to see his review. I'm definitely making a video. As soon as I see Donkey, The Last of Us Part 2, or Dunk View. He might not even do a dunk view because this is such a meme that he doesn't do. He only does dunk view for games that he feels like you should take them seriously. Even if they're really bad, seriously bad. And he might make a dunk view for this, who knows. But whatever he uploads about The Last of Us Part 2, definitely believe there will be a reaction to it on this channel. If you like my reactions, definitely make sure you subscribe. And Angry Joe, definitely can't wait to hear. I mean, Angry Joe already ripped this game apart, but it's going to be better when he actually like does a full review. It's always better with a full review, so everybody just get the full context of everything that's going on. He might get fucking striked though by Naughty Dog. Politically correct and inclusive. IGN 11 out of 10. My wife's boyfriend left me. This comment section has something interesting in it. Breathe. It has some decent acting. 10 out of 10. This game resembles a feminism fantasy. The guns make sound when you shoot. I like golf. Bro, I almost can't breathe. When I laugh too much, I get mucus in my nose, and I can barely breathe. Okay, we're gonna actually watch some of the review because I never watched it. I just went straight to the comments. So I'm gonna watch some of the review to break it up a little bit. Cause fuck. Okay.
The Last of Us is one of the rare beloved games of the past decade that not only didn't demand a sequel, but actively seemed to resist the idea of one.
Sure.
Its story is poignant enough because of how self-contained it is. But with The Last of Us Part 2, developer Naughty Dog rises to the challenge with not only a complex and brutally emotional story that gives it a reason to exist, but also deep and satisfying evolutions to the original's third-person action stealth gameplay. Right off the bat, I promise there will be no Part 2 spoilers in this review other than what Sony has already shown in trailers and gameplay. Part 2 starts out seemingly simple, taking place about 4 years after the end of The Last of Us and setting an older, angrier, but still immune Ellie on a quest for revenge that hones in on the cycles of violence that can plague humanity as much as any infection. As it grows into something further reaching and ambitious, it knowingly leans into and often subverts the tropes of the genre, such as guilt by association and the inevitable escalation of matching an eye for an eye. Games are often defined by giving us the power to choose what happens, but The Last of Us and Part 2 concern themselves more with a specific depiction of its characters. We're asked to take them as they are, and that leads to some of the most fully realized characters in gaming who I always empathized with, even if I didn't always agree with them. It delivers experiences that are incredibly memorable for how uncomfortable and challenging it is to be forced to act them out yourself. Actors Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson return to add so much heart, honesty, joy, and sadness to the roles as Joel and Ellie respectively. Ellie is the protagonist of Part 2, and the focus on her allows for so many funny, frustrating, vulnerable, endearing, and frightening moments.
Fuck, this is so great.
It all stays true to what the original game established while deepening my understanding of her. Baker is no less fantastic as Joel, even though Part 2 is more focused on Ellie. He sells the weariness of a man who has taken so many lives to save his own and the lives of those he cares about, and made questionable moral decisions out of love.
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
There's also a great cast of supporting characters introduced, like Shannon Woodward's instantly charming Dina. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, though, in the most spoiler-free of terms, the incredible performance by Laura Bailey. Like so many of The Last of Us's characters, calling this new character purely good or evil would be reductive. Her motivations are just as legitimate and arguably noble as Joel's or Ellie's. Most of these actions revolve around the larger conflict between the warring
noble,
groups in
my
Seattle,
guy. I'm pretty
where much
sure
of Part
Joel
2
would have
takes
smashed
place.
the pregnant
The many
woman's
characters
head
you'll encounter here
on the
are one of
ground
the
multiple
major
times
ways in
before
which
stabbing
Naughty
her,
Dog
too.
avoids the fatigue that set in for many with Uncharted 4's last act. Even though it's about 25 hours long, Part 2 never drags because there's always new voices to hear. The way stealth, action, and puzzle sequences play out remains very familiar.
Is he not gonna
That said,
say
Part
one
2 has
negative
taken
in this
major
whole
steps
review?
to add
Is he not gonna say
variety to
one
avoid the
bad
repetition
thing?
of the first game. And yeah, some of this sorta seems obvious in hindsight. Like, it's silly to think that adding a jump button in 2020 could feel fresh, but Ellie's athleticism most definitely proves to be key to keeping Part 2's combat encounters interesting and surprising over time. Whether you're going in loud or quiet, the scope of these battlefields is great.
I could do that.
They take place in areas like multi-tiered shopping malls or fragmented skyscrapers that offer what feels like naturally complex puzzle boxes.
Ouch.
There's always plenty of room to sneak around and pick off enemies one by one.
I mean,
or,
like I said,
as
the gameplay
usually
looks
happening
good,
here,
man.
plan
Like,
to
it
be
looks
stealthy,
like
but get caught
what
and
I would expect The
scramble
Last of Us 2
narrowly
to look
escape
like. It
danger.
doesn't look that much better, but it looks more polished. But other
Ellie's
than
moves
that,
let you improvise to stay
the
one
fuck are you
step ahead
talking
of some
about?
significantly
The Last of
smarter
Us 2
and better
gameplay,
coordinated
The Last of Us
enemies.
Part 1 gameplay
That
wasn't
is,
that great
if you can
anyway.
learn
It
to
was
understand the various
solid.
factions.
But it wasn't like, oh my
communicate
god,
via
I just want to
whistle,
play
the
this
WLF
and nothing
deadly
else.
modern
The
weaponry,
multiplayer
and
was
the
fun,
infected. Well, no, they haven't started talking to each other,
Ew.
but their mob mentality is more threatening than ever. New enemies like the Shambler throw noxious spore bombs that cut off potential escape routes or obscure other enemies. The returning stalkers become even scarier than before, with smart pack mentality as they hide away from Ellie's listen
How
mode
many times
ability.
you gotta stab that motherfucker?
Fights with this mixture of infected enemy types led to several encounters that rivaled the best survival horror experiences I've had. Speaking of horror, Part 2 has some of the most brutal combat
I
animations
believe the
I've
game
seen
designers
in
did their
any
thing.
game,
I believe
and
the
it's
game
not played
designers
for
did their
laughs.
thing. They not
I'm
no,
not squeamish,
you know,
but I
the game
did
designers
sometimes
always
find
do their
myself
thing.
choosing to be stealthy
Like, they're
just
not
to save
bad
myself from
game
watching
developers,
this again.
but the script is shit.
Playing non-lethally is often possible but rarely easy, especially when they loose the dogs who can track your scent even when you're well hidden from humans. You've got to move or you're dead meat, and sometimes that means running for your life.
Okay, where's the negative, sir? You can't tell me there's not one con in this video game.
The artfully detailed and realized locations Ellie travels through are layered with backstory. It seems as though every room tells a tale of people frozen in time, and the density and detail of it astonished me. That's especially true of the Uncharted Lost Legacy style open world area, which rewards exploration with great character moments. It was also a huge relief that I never once had to find a floating pallet to use as a raft for someone who couldn't swim. Part 2's environmental puzzles never feel as mindless as that, because they rely a lot more on contextual challenges that make smart use of Ellie's journey through skyscrapers, residential neighborhoods, sewers, and much more. And those clever designs are dressed with some of the most beautiful environments I've seen from the PlayStation 4 generation. Fantastic
it's
audio
definitely
design
a
plays a
beautiful
big
game.
role as well.
Can't take that
It starts
from
with a moving
It looks like
score
a
by
PS5
returning
game.
composer
I'm not gonna
Gustavo
lie, it looks better
Santaolalla,
than some of the
and goes
PS5
all the way
games.
down to the
It's
little details.
incredible how
Characteristic
good
for
this
the
game
region,
looks.
the oppressive thump of rain masks the terrifying noises of the infected that lurk outside. From the slight hum of a silenced pistol to the harrowing boom of a shotgun, from the guttural
sound designers
screams
did
of
their
the clickers,
thing, man. You can't deny this stuff is
muttered
facts. Like that's what
self-reflection
makes
Ellie
it
as she
so
kills an
sad.
enemy.
Because it could have been a great game.
Naughty Dog's post-pandemic world sounds alive.
I would have loved to play this. If the story was good, but I ain't playing it. I'm definitely not playing it. Ouch.
The Last of Us Part 2 is a masterpiece worthy of its predecessor.
Liar.
Taking strides forward in
Liar!
a way, Ellie steps into the spotlight and carries the sequel in a manner that feels like the culmination of everything that's made Naughty Dog's blockbuster storytelling so memorable.
Nigga is sucking dick.
It delivers a layered, emotionally shattering story on top of stealth and action gameplay that improves the first
Sucking
game's
dick.
mechanics while integrating a bit more of Uncharted's greater mobility and action. But while Part 2 is a thrilling adventure, it still makes time for a stunning,
This man did not
nuanced
say one
exploration of the strength
con.
and
In the
fragility
whole,
of the human
in the
spirit.
whole, you
The
telling me there's not
PlayStation 4
one
has
bad
one of
thing?
its finest exclusives in one of the generation's best games.
This nigga sucking dick. I know there's at least one con in this fucking game, my guy. Even if the story was good, there'd still be at least one con. This nigga can't come up with one. Come on, man. He's sucking straight cock. Alright. I'm done with that. Back to the memes. When you played the game into the end, then you finished it. It occupied me for a couple hours. Hey Joe, wanna play another zombie game? This game makes you feel like a transgender conflict. It's ma'am. Eggs is part of breakfast. Feminism isn't involved in this game. IGN. Horizon Zero Dawn 9.3. The meme of us. Yeah. See, like, I know Horizon Zero Dawn was a better game than this. This is a genuine call for help. I feel nervous. Took out fan favorite multiplayer. This game makes me feel like Tiger Woods. This game has a title. Too scared to give it anything else. The part 2 is a game you can play. The game works. You will learn golf tactics in this game. You don't play as a white male. Naughty Dog gave me money to give it a 10 out of 10, so here it is, 10 out of 10. You can walking in this game. It made me feel like Batman. You get to play as a Scissor and General Armstrong's little sister. 1,000. 1 million out of 10. I don't even know if that's more than a million. There's a jump button for every 60 seconds in Africa a minute passes. There was a healthy check inside of the game. 10 out of 10 IGN. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm done. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. I'm done. I got to get some shit done today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely definitely leave some comments. Let me know what your favorite comment was, and I expect some more reactions. Definitely gonna be reacting to funny videos that come up throughout the week or so when the game actually drops next Friday. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of videos, so you will see me again. Thanks for watching. Peace.